This is Nupi from DNB Academy, and in today's video I'm going to show you how to make basses like the ones in the track Trying to Get This Money Gotten on VIP by DLR. So one heads up though, in this one I know I didn't get quite right the pitch, but here the point is not a copy of the sound, but like trying to explain to you guys what's behind the sound and one of the ways that we can potentially try to replicate the sound and try to adapt it then for our own. So just a heads up there, but I think it got it pretty close. And of course, this with more work and more time invested in, and you can play with it and adjust it as you desire. And that's the cool thing about this technique that I'm teaching you, that it's easy to get different variations and modulations quite easy, and sometimes things that we wouldn't expect. So here's the original bass.
Blue chips check so I can play.
And here is my recreation.
Blue chips check so I can play.
Also, before we get started with the video, make sure you get subscribed to the channel and keep notifications of our future videos. And if you want to support the channel, consider grabbing one of our products at dnbacademy.com. We have great preset packs, producer bundles made by pro artists like Icicle, Current Value, Abyss, Mastic, and many more, showing you how to make a track from start to finish with all project files, presets, samples, etc. included. And speaking about samples and presets, if you want the ones from this video, consider joining the preset pass. The link is also in the description below. So that being said, let's get into the video. So in this sound, we're going to use an F. We're playing an F. And we're going to play it as the long notes, and then we're doing all the modulations on Serum. So let's jump into Serum. So once in Serum, first thing, let's do sine, basic shapes, random down. Now we're going to the wavetable edit. We're going to disable for now this blue arrow, so that the harmonics don't compensate every time we add one. And we are going to add one in the fifth and one in bin 5. Actually, one in bin 3 and one in bin 5. And this will sound kind of like this. Let's just drop the octave by 2. That feels pretty much close, and we're going to leave this one for now. Now, next thing is we're going to create the LFO, the movement created by the bass. So we're going to bring the level around 33%. Switch it to LFO1, full 100. And we're going to set this LFO as trigger and 1 bar. So here now it's going to be the design. So we're going to push this one over here, add one here. So we're going to create the modulation that we hear with the other bass, with the original bass, actually. So in this one, actually, we're going to push this one up and disable it here. So let's hear. Okay, let's bring this ones. Let's select the top ones over here and put them a bit offside so it doesn't click and it gives a little bit of attack. On this one, we're going to push it a little bit longer. So we got that movement already, the bouncing movement of the bass, right? Let's add now a little bit of noise into it as well. We're going to select some bright white, bring it down, and add just a small amount, about 5%. We don't want to actually hear it, just more to support. Then later with the distortion we can add that we actually can add it now. Let's grab the effects, distortion, some tube distortion, and now we can add it to LFO1, right? And let's bring it down, let's hear it. Just to add a bit more of weight into it. Now let's go back to the oscillator. And now the thing will be the pitch modulation, right? So we're going to select LFO2, bring down the rate to 2 bars, and we're going to send it to the chorus pit. So it's bipolar now, so we're going to the matrix, and I want just like 5 semitones of modulation, so 5 ST, so it types in exactly 5 semitones. And we have on the chorus pit 5 semitones, and what brings it to this. Okay, so from this, we're going to now try to replicate that modulation that we hear. And to help us out, we're going to start with the grid at 10. That way we have 5 semitones up in the grid and 5 semitones down in the grid. So let's start at the middle, right? And now let's add the modulation like we want it. Again, this is slightly what it could be, right? It's not exactly as it is, the original, but the intention is just to show you guys how you can do this kind of stuff. And not necessarily a copy of the sound, so that's why it's my recreation. This one might be a little bit longer. Actually not. Just to get a little bit. So this one, we're going to start one up. This one, let's make it a little bit higher. So basically that's what it is, right? Trying to get that pitch modulation. And this is an easy way kind of doing and getting really cool modulation with it and pitch drifting using this technique. All right, now from here, we can add a little bit of compression, right? And since we're having fast attacks, let's do about 43 milliseconds of attack and release. And now let's add some gain, about 11. And now let's add a slightly reverb just to add some space into it. So we're going to get like 25 of size, decay around 4. Let's add low cut, right? About 35. Remove spin and spin depth. Let's see. Reduce a tiny bit the mix. So from here I can feel the two harmonics are a little bit too high, so we can go back to here and give it just a little tweak, right? And adjust it to what we desire. If we want to move it down, we'll change the tone, of course. Right? And we adjust it to the tone that we want. A little bit more. So this was my recreation of the bass from the track Trying to Get This Money, Got None VIP by DLR. So, if you like this video, make sure you get subscribed to the channel and keep notifications of our future videos. And if you want to support the channel, consider grabbing one of our products at dnbacademy.com. We have great preset packs, producer bundles made by pro artists like Icicle, Current Value, Abyss, Mastek, and many more, showing you how to make a track from start to finish with all project files, presets, samples, etc. included. And speaking about samples and presets, if you want the ones from this video, consider joining the Preset Pass. The link is also in the description below. So thanks for watching, I hope you have a nice day, and I'll see you in the next video.